proudest day and the proudest time in the seat of a rally car, because that day and that hour and those minutes, I got the bit between my teeth. You know, I really stood up and was counted and said, this is not getting away. I remember when we pulled on our helmets and Donald says to me, what are we doing? I said, we're going for gold, Barrett. That's all was said. I can still picture that run. That was just the best run ever.
William, thanks for joining us. You're on your way home from the MI Academy Day.
Yeah, I was on my way home. We were down in Athlone for the day for the second development day of the year, which was a really good day until I tried to go home, and yeah, unfortunately my car broke down, so I'm stranded on the side of the motorway now. But well, I'm in a service station just waiting to be rescued. So yeah, hopefully I'll make it home soon.
That's it. Listen, good opportunity to test out the family business.
Yeah, thank God someone's coming down to lift me tonight and get me back home. But yeah, bit of time to watch a few onboards or something, I guess.
Well, look, that's not the reason, obviously, we're chatting to you. It's you have an announcement to make. So we're all well aware you're doing your WRC2 campaign, but you've got an additional rally coming up.
Yeah, it's really nice. We're going to West Cork with the Academy and with M Sport. I guess I've done West Cork for the last few years now. You know, in the 208 R2, whenever I was doing the Irish Tarmac Championship, and then it was around to the Junior British Championship. And then after that, it worked quite well to do the rally as preparation for Croatia when we were doing the Junior WRC. So there's always been kind of a reason, and it's fitted quite nicely with what we've been doing. So, you know, similar to last year, the key reason to do it this year is to get some seat time in the Rally 2 Fiesta as we prepare for Croatia, our next round of the WRC2.
And I'm sure from M Sport's perspective, another opportunity for them to showcase the car.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's been really competitive, obviously, at the first round in Galway. So that's really nice to see. And, you know, I think generally the Irish Tarmac Championship is in a great place this year. There's a lot of buzz around the championship, and obviously the competition is very high. So, you know, for me to have the opportunity to compete there, and, you know, particularly over St. Paddy's weekend in Clonakilty, where the atmosphere is always good. The organisers always put on a great event. It's, you know, 3 days this year. I think it's about 260 kilometers. So, you know, it's a big rally, you know, bigger than an ERC event. So to be a part of all that is, you know, it's really nice for me, and I'm looking forward to it.
And obviously, William, it's important to get as much seat time as possible between the WRC rounds. But from yourself, and Liam, you must be buzzing that you're getting the opportunity to come home, and you know the amount of support you get from your fans here, an opportunity for them to actually come out and see you on the stages.
Yeah, you know, of course, there's always a reason, and there's a reason why we're doing the rally. Like I said, to get some kilometers in the car and tarmac. But, you know, also the opportunity to come back and rally at home. We've been, you know, Liam and I have been really lucky to do so much competition in the WRC the last couple of seasons, and, you know, we've had good success. But, you know, also now to come back home and compete in one of the rounds of the Irish Tarmac Championship in a top category car with, you know, a top team like M Sport, and together with the Academy, who we've been on the project from, you know, with from the very beginning. So, you know, it's a nice sort of step in my career, I would say, as well. And, you know, it's a big achievement for me. And, you know, back whenever I was driving the 208 R2 in the Tarmac Championship, you're always looking at the guys who are at the top level of the championship, and you do sort of question, you know, wonder, will I ever get that opportunity? Will you ever compete at that level in one of those cars? So now to have that opportunity, it's really nice, and it doesn't seem that long ago that we were in the R2, the 208.
And obviously, look, Croatia and West Cork, they are very different, but there are some similarities, you know, the tight, narrow roads and places, also crests and jumps. You know, you don't really see those on tarmac rounds in the WRC, and Croatia is one of the few that offers that, which again is very similar to the roads at home.
Yeah, some of the stages in Croatia, you know, they have a similar characteristics. There's jumps, bumps, and crests. So, and generally there's quite a mix in Croatia, but, you know, there is a lot of narrow roads. So there is a lot of similarities in that sense. Of course, the actual tarmac surface is quite different. It's very smooth in Croatia and generally very, very slippy. So, I guess, it's really just to get seat time on any type of tarmac and just drive the car in tarmac setup. And then we'll get our test on the Monday in Croatia. So, it's whilst it's not, like for like, it's still very, very beneficial. And that's why we're doing it.
And then obviously it's an opportunity, for your own sponsors as well, to showcase your sponsors at home. Obviously you're supported locally, but when you're competing internationally on the world stage, the sponsors, whilst they get a look in, it's maybe not their target audience always, on the world stage.
Yeah, people that have been supporting me, Lions of Limerick, the TT Bistro, PRM, and of course the Academy. We're doing a lot of competition abroad, so to come back home and do something and see all your sponsors and also see friends and people who are following you on social media at all these rallies when you're away, but don't necessarily get the opportunity to go to them, and then you see them whenever you're back home. So there's so many different aspects to it, as well as the serious side to try and do preparation for Croatia and learn more about the Fiesta. There's so many different aspects to it, and like I said, coupled in with the fact that it's Paddy's weekend and the Irish Tarmac Championship is in such a great position and the competition, it's just a great opportunity all around, and that's why Liam and I are really looking forward to it.
So, William, you were in Galway, but you were doing gravel notes for Matt Edwards. But you did get a chance, obviously, to soak up the atmosphere and see the competition, particularly amongst, the academy and the junior members. Like, how healthy do you think the next, group or batch of rally drivers, how healthy is the competition in Ireland?
Yeah, it's from the top right down now, I guess. I was with the guys at the academy today, and the fight that some of the boys had in Galway was really good to see, and it was 2 days of flat out driving in tricky conditions. So the level of performance there and competition is also really high. So it's good to see, and that wave of next generation is coming through. So yeah, just to be a part of the rally and watch hopefully another fight unfold with the junior guys, it'll be nice. So yeah, the championship is in good spirits, at every level.
And again, from the junior members, obviously it's great for them to compete on the same stages as the ITRC guys, but now they're getting to compete in the same stage and compare themselves to a world champion.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it that way. I don't think, not yet anyway. But yeah, like as I say, I was with all those guys today, and they're like me. We're just trying to look at all aspects to try and improve a bit and bring ourselves on. But
William, delighted to hear the news that you're getting to compete at home, and wishing yourself and Liam all the best in West Cork.
thank you, Connor. Yeah, we're looking forward to getting down and kicking the event off on Friday evening with a couple of stages in the dark. So yeah, it's going to be great excitement about Clonakilty, and as I say, just thanks to everybody behind me that's allowing Liam and I to be there and prepare for Croatia and enjoy our first proper event in the Irish Tarmac Championship at the top level.